I wanted to introduce a build that I think is an amazing amount of fun. This is a revolver build, but it's not a luck build or a critical banker kind of build. This is perception and agility. And I think this is just huge fun. It's no power armor, no sneak, no demo, just 44 and then the Western revolver. In the early part of the game, you have to use the 45 revolver, and that's fine for the early game. But this is all about perception and agility. And so, yeah. So here's the sniper revolver, which becomes the 308, and it has great range and great accuracy. And I'll show you, here's Diamond City Security, and like everything's 95 except the head, and it does over 100 points of damage. It's a great long-range weapon when you need that accuracy. And this is about hitting things. So, yeah, in this case, I'm close enough with the Western revolver. I can also get a lot of shots in VATs. So this is about getting to 10 in perception. That includes the bobblehead. Agility, you want to get the agility bobblehead early. Endurance, I still haven't gotten the bobblehead. But here's the heart of the game. Concentrated fire and penetrator. These turn the 44 Magnum into a cannon. And you want to get those. And then in agility, gun fu, quick hands, and action girl. And when you get all of those combined with, investing in revolver, then you're just a monster. You don't need bloody mess, so you don't need anything in luck in the early part of the game. I didn't put anything in bloody mess until probably level 50. Yeah, but Lone Wanderer. This character is a stand-up and fight character, and we want Lone Wanderer, and we don't want followers. I think you need Aqua Girl, because that's how you get around in survival. And I decided to build settlements because this is a Minuteman character. This character is role-playing as a member of the Minuteman, so yeah, I went there. Party Girl, I went there for the 70 action points from Ice Cold Beer, but that's completely unnecessary. Basically, somewhere around level 50, you're going to run out of perks to play that are interesting, that you need, and then it just becomes quality of life stuff. I am going to go into Vans for the +2 to perception eventually, and probably put a perk into the skeleton, the adamantium skeleton, to make my, skeleton stronger, I guess, limb damage. But I haven't taken much limb damage. I've played this character 3 times and pretty much not died, and I thought I would die to mines because there are no points in stealth, so but that's not the case. This character in this game, level 53, hasn't died once. For armor, you don't really have to buy any armor. The game's going to drop stuff that has perception and agility, and you want to wear that stuff. And you're going to end up with really crazy high agility and perception. So I played the alternative start, which gives me, I think it's called 4 Eyes. And if I wear a mask, I get more charisma. And that's how I'm able to get charisma up. But I don't use charisma to get XP. And I'm not using Idiot Savant, and I have low intelligence. The way you get XP in this game is not charisma checks, persuasion checks, it's killing stuff. Okay, let's see how this works in gameplay.
I'm gonna say it again. Hold, assholes. Anyone turns heel, I'm coming for you and your family. And you, Shroud, you step any closer, and we get to see what's inside Kent's head.
You know what would really get to Kent? Killing his friend, his hero, right in front of him.
Enjoy the show, Kent. After I'm done with the Shroud, you're next.
Okay, we're gonna put. I take 2 shots, even though it says 95% chance to hit. I take 2 shots on everyone. With the Western revolver, I get about 12 shots in that, and so that's a lot of shots. With the 44, I got about 8. So that still would have been 2 shots on each of these guys, just in case the first one misses. But that's how that looks. Just and they take with Kellogg's pistol. This would have done exactly the same Kellogg's pistol. Now I did take some chems for this fight because I really wanted to save my goal friend, but you don't need it. I mean, enormous amount of damage, even with the 44 Magnum and the Western Revolver. This Western Revolver just fell at about level 40. It was a legendary pickup. And it has kneecapper on it, which is unnecessary because everything's pretty much 1 or 2 shot. So here's an Alpha Deathclaw, and here we go. Yep, bang, bang. 2 shots and dead. And that's how it goes. With each shot, you do more damage. The more enemies, you do more damage, and so on. So here's some feral ghouls, and there's a bunch of them. And I'm not going to play any criticals during this, but a critical is going to automatically happen on the 4th target. So, yeah. I have four targets. Yeah, and that was an automatic crit on the 4th one, so I did double damage. I'm probably doing over 400 points of damage, so that one did 900 points of damage. Overkill. And look how fast the action points regen. There's a legendary. And remember, each shot does more damage and has 20% greater chance to hit. So, yeah, if you have something that's at 75 chance of hitting, and I'm going to hit something here that's pretty far away, 75% chance of hitting. With the next shot, it's plus 20%, so 95%. So these are pretty far away. I could go ahead and take a shot on these guys, and it would take a bunch of bullets, but I don't have to do that. I can make these things get closer to me. And with a scope, or this reticle, you can shoot a very long distance. So I can't seem to get the right box that I want, which is a problem with insects, but I don't really care. Something's gonna hit. Yeah, and again, pretty good range. I mean, I'm hitting this Vampiric Blood Bug at a very long distance and killing it without bats. And it fires, I mean, this thing fires fast enough, and if anything gets close to me, I just go into VATS and it's insta-dead. This is a cannon, and 44 Magnum is also a cannon. And yeah, I play almost no criticals. You can go into stealth to get double damage, but you don't have to. Okay, this is a Death Skull, Rad Scorpion, and even though I have Penetrator, you can't shoot into the ground, but that's how much damage we do. So I'm going to have to let the Rad Scorpion come out of the ground and hit me, so I'm going to take some damage. I'm going to try just to... Nope, can't shoot through the ground. So it's going to pop up next to me and hit me. One, two, three. Okay, that was a Death Skull, Rad Scorpion, and it took 3 shots to its most vulnerable part. And that's how it goes. You're going to get hit, but, yeah, you're going to kill. And so that's all you have to do is survive. It's going to take some stim packs and some water, because you are going to take hits, but you're going to kill so fast, you're not going to die, if that makes sense. So up until level 20, you don't really need endurance. But after level 20, I started investing in endurance and got it up to 9, and then I'll get the bobblehead and it'll be 10. After level 20, having perks, or having endurance higher really pays off. And so as the enemies you face get deadlier, you're able to withstand hits. And that's all you have to do, you just have to survive. So I want the kill on this legendary Deathclaw, Matriarch, and Rad Scorpion Stalker. And I could have taken a crit, but you don't need it. You just don't need it. You just run around and shoot stuff. You're going to have great accuracy, tremendous killing power. You're going to be in VATS, so you have VATS armor. Should end up with about 320 to 350 armor with ballistic weave, and you're just not going to die. So, alright, I want to show you where to get all the 44 ammo in the world that you could possibly want. So that's Diamond City. This is the path that we take when we go to see Kellogg the first time and get the Kellogg pistol. There's always something fun up here to kill. We have a super mutant and his hound, and he's a legendary. Okay. Yeah, with the 44 I got about 8 shots in VATS before I got the last perk in Lone Wanderer, which is 25 action points. So, yeah, as you can see, pretty deadly. So there's that red car, and then there's a building on the other side of it you can see. We're going to take a left here at the red car and go up over this hill. There's a picnic table, and the first time you come up here there might be a Yaogwai on the other side, but a 44 Magnum will make short work of Yaogwais. You don't have to worry about it. If you're afraid of the Yaogwais, just get into stealth mode and get double damage. Again, we're not going to put any points into stealth or additional perks to do damage in stealth because you're not going to be in stealth. You don't have to be. You can drop down into stealth and take a shot and do double damage, but you don't have to. So this is Eleanor. Eleanor always has over 100 rounds of ammo. Hello, Eleanor, my favorite vendor in the game. And in this case, 142, and we're going to go ahead and buy that. She has over 100, 120 to 150 or more about every 2 days. And I figure I have to see her about 10 times in the course of the game. The vendors in Diamond City will have 50 to 70 rounds between them. And yeah, so you should get, I figure 10 vendor runs, Diamond City and Eleanor, and I'll have plenty of rounds for the entire game, including DLC. So there's the road and the house, and then on the other side of Eleanor's little shack, you might recognize this place, and there are 2 Yaogwai down there. So yeah, I'll show you on the map where that is. That's Fairlane Estates, and there's a hardware town just outside of Diamond City, and you probably know where all that is. So, I recommend the following mods: Militarized Minutemen, See-Through Scopes, Improved Map with Visible Roads. Boonie Hats is a great mod. I really like that. It replaces the crappy gear that Fallout 4 gives you that you can wear on your head. Hangman's Alley Interior Apartments. Survival Options, and I select Fast Travel because who needs that? Uncapped Settlements for lots of water so you can buy ammo without having to fiddle around. Weightless ammo for survival so you can pile up all of your 44 ammo and not worry about inventory control. And no affinity cooldown because you will not have followers. So no affinity cooldown allows you to quickly get the affinity perk from your followers and then get rid of them, which is what you want to do. You want to get rid of them. You don't want any followers. This is a 44 kind of cowboy style of play. You just want to run around and kill stuff. And this is just a lot of fun to play. Agility and perception plus revolvers equals run around and kill everything in Fallout 4. I hope this helps you have fun with your game. Forget about luck builds, forget about critical banker, forget about criticals, just run around and kill everything in Fallout 4 and have a good time. Thanks.